Because we've said it the other time that sin came through the world through one man, right? And that sin spread to the whole of human generation. Now, salvation and righteousness, it came through one man, another one man, and that is who? Jesus Christ. So the thing is this: we are asked that who is a child of God by God's standard, by God's definition. You know, we as humans, we can have our own perspective, we can have our own definition. But by God's standard, a child of God, his child, the person he recognizes, is someone that believes in Jesus Christ. And by virtue of his faith, he is saved. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So have it here that a child of God is a person that has been redeemed or saved by virtue of his belief or faith in Jesus Christ. So that is the son of God, or that is the daughter of God. Anything outside this, no. So you are not a child of God because see, the thing is this. We've already established it the other time that naturally we are enemies of God because of the sin of Adam that has been transferred to us. Fine. So, but the only way, that's why Jesus Christ said, I am the what? I am the only way. I am the what? I'm not like I am a way. There's a difference between the definite and indefinite article. If you say I am a way, that means there are what? There are several other ways. But if you say I am the way, that is definite, and that shows that of course there are other ways, but those ones are not what recognized. This is the real one. So Jesus Christ said, I am the way, I am the only door. John chapter 10 verse 9. If anyone is there. John 10 verse 9.
I am the door.
Okay.
By me, if any man enter in,
Mm-hmm.
he shall be saved.
Okay.
And shall go in and out,
Okay.
and find pasture.
Hallelujah. So, if you are asked, maybe by anyone, that who is a child of God? Who is a child of God? A child of God, the person that God recognizes as his child, is someone that believes in Jesus Christ. And by virtue of that faith in Jesus Christ, he is given an authority, he is given a power, he is given an inheritance, even in God's kingdom. Hallelujah. Now, it is our faith, just like I said the other time, it is our faith in Jesus Christ that accords us righteousness. It is our faith in Jesus Christ that makes us to be saved. It is our faith in Jesus Christ that makes us to be sons and daughters. So we say that children of God, the reason you can answer is because you believe in Jesus Christ. That is all. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It is because you believed. And by virtue of that your belief, by virtue of that your faith, it is accorded to you as what? As righteousness. Hallelujah. That was the same thing that happened to Abraham. Abraham, even before the dispensation of grace, he believed, even against hope, that I'm going to give birth to a child. Right? At the age of 100, he gave birth. Yeah, 100. He gave birth to Isaac. Right? And Isaac was 13 years. Then God told him that this is your only son. Go and sacrifice him. Do you think it's logical? Like, after you've waited to God, unto God, that God give it, and God eventually gave it to you, and on my day, 13 years, and God was like, oh yeah, this is your only son, go and sacrifice him. Do you know what Paul was now kind of expatiating it? It was as Paul was writing through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. So it was like he was perusing through the mind of Abraham, what was going on in his mind. Paul was saying that he believed. Hallelujah. He believed that if God would give him this, even if he should sacrifice it, somehow he's still going to provide another one. And Sarah was Sarah till 100 because I think Sarah was 90 years old when she gave birth to Isaac. So she's already old. Abraham himself too is already old. He's already old. But he still believed. And because of that his belief, because of that his faith, That was why he was called what? A friend of God. Hallelujah. Because of that, his faith. That was why it was now kind of accorded to him as well as righteousness for him. So that is why it is said to us that as Christians, we don't walk by what? We don't walk by his side, but we walk by what? Faith. By faith. And just as we have established, the reason you and I are sons and daughters of God, the reason why we are children of God is because we believe in Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And we've already established that it is because of this faith that we have the status of sonship. We have the status of sonship. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now, anyone outside this scope, anyone that does not believe in Jesus Christ has already been condemned already. Jesus Christ said it himself. He has already been condemned because he did not believe in whom God has sent. He said it, that Jesus Christ is the only way, he is the only door. Anyone that will come to the Father must come through what? Must come through him. Any other means, psychology or any trick that men are trying to form cannot work. They are just shadows of things to come. Hallelujah. In fact, they are far even below shadows of things to come. They are just devices of men trying to create a way. But the way that has been created, you see, the reason why men are resisting the truth is because God has chosen even the foolish, let me say the foolishness, the seemingly irrational things of this world to confound the wise. Hallelujah. What I'm saying is that, this Western world, I think they've had like 4 enlightenment. If I say enlightenment, that is a change in the way they think, a change in their perspective of the world. Before, of course, they still believe in God and everything, but maybe in the Renaissance age and the medieval age, then they began to find materialistic explanation or scientific explanation. So anything that is not scientific, hallelujah. Anything that is not, and if you say scientific, it means that it has to do with matter. It has to do with something that you can touch, something verifiable. Say anything that is outside that scope, you don't believe in it. And it is that thing that these wise ones, philosophers and scientists, that they've carried on their head, that this is the basis for testing truth and validity. It is that thing that God has now used. It is written in, you can read 1 Corinthians chapter 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, you can read there about them. It has already, so that the wise, they will think that they are what? They are wise. But, in fact, he even said it there that even the foolishness of God is higher, it is greater than the most wisest decision of the wisest man. Hallelujah. I'm bringing it up to this. I think some atheists or people that do not believe in God or people that are against Christianity, they'll be like, it is way too simple for salvation to be based on the fact that you just believe in someone and that is all. Hallelujah. You don't like, how will you just, because someone died and just believe in him and that's all? So they find it too, they cannot just comprehend it because of their own vain philosophy. Nevertheless, that is the only way. That is the only way. Hallelujah. So we've already understood, we've already established who a child of God is. He said that a child of God is someone that has been saved because he did what? He believes in Jesus Christ. He has his faith in Jesus Christ. Not because, listen, you can be born into, let's say, a Christian family. I hope you know that salvation is not by paying because my father is a pastor. Automatically, me too, I become it's not a certificate. Hallelujah. Daddy has his own life. You also have your own words. You also have your own life. So he has already confessed. It has been registered in heaven that this one is our citizen. You too. You have your own words. You have your own mind, you have your own free will.